Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi Matthew. So this is the second part of the video in which I will show you how you can highlight the specific cell of the week and day which you have selected. So in order to do that, you have to use conditional formatting. In order to access the conditional formatting, you have to click on the format and then go to conditional formatting. First thing which you have to do is to select the data range. More important thing is that you have to select the data table, not the labels of the table like the week numbers and weekdays. So I will select the table and I will click OK, and then I have to make a formula in order to highlight that specific cell. So from here I will click custom formula. Okay, there are two important things to remember here. First one is that whichever the range which you have selected, its first cell, that is B2 in this case, you have to make formula for that specific cell, and after making that formula you have to copy it here, and this conditional formatting will automatically be applied on all those other cells. The same formula will be replicated automatically in other cells. So in short, you have to make the formula for this cell and it will be applied on the whole table, the same formula. Second thing which you must keep in mind is that whatever formula you make, the answer of that specific formula must be either true or false. You can't make a formula whose answer is, let's say, 10 or ABC or whatever. So these are two important points which you must keep in mind. So now it's time to make a formula. So instead of using this field for making formula, I will recommend using Google Sheet to make a formula and then copy that formula and paste it here. So right now I will cancel it and I will come back to here later. So as I told you, you have to make the formula for the first cell. So what would be the formula? What we want is to highlight Wednesday and week 5. So this is the cell. So what we have done is that what we want to do is that instead of referencing using Google Sheet default alphabets and numerics in the row, that is D6, we want to give a new label, that is Wednesday and 5. So for making those labels, it's quite easy. You have to concatenate them, and then I will show what next we have to do. So first of all, I have important thing to note is that this is the data table, and there I have made similar you can say area, or to make that workable, or you can say to make it easy for you to understand, I have made the same number of rows and columns. So I will start from the first cell. So in order to make the reference, I will simply click on the Monday, and then I will use and sign, and then I will click on this first week number. What it have done is that it simply concatenated both of them. So it's Monday 1. Now the problem is that when we copy a formula from one cell to other cell, uh, let's see this. This is B1 and A2. When I will copy this formula from this cell to the next cell, the problem is that it will as the references are dynamic, so it will change. Let's see. I have copied it here, and it have copied C1 and B2, and what that means is that it have given C1, that is Tuesday, and it have moved the row from 1 to 55. However, we wanted the value to be Tuesday 1. It have moved the cell 1 to 55. We don't want that. So what we want to do is that we want to lock the column so that it doesn't move when we move our cell forward. So I will the it's quite easy to make the column locked by simply using dollar sign. So I will use dollar sign with the with a, because I want to lock that. So now if I copy this to next Tuesday one, then Tuesday, Wednesday one, and so on. Now we have locked the column, but what about row? Let's see what happens. Let me move to the next cell. It have given the answer of 552. That is B1 and A2 are changed to B2 and A3. This is B2. Sorry, B. This is B2 and this is A3. So it have concatenated these two values. So what we want is that when we move down, we don't want to move the rows. So for that I have to log the row. So I will log the row 1 here. Now when I will copy it, as you can see, it have changed to Monday 2. So the it have made the correct reference, that is Monday 2. Now when I will move forward, it will give correct referencing. Even when I will copy this on whole table, then it will make the proper referencing. Actually these are probably 8 columns, so I will delete this one. Now the next step is simple. Now we will compare Monday 1 with Wednesday 5. So for that what I will do is equal to, is equal to, I will select this, and again I will concatenate these both. So now answer is false because they both are not equal. So when I will copy this to whole range, wherever the formula will find Wednesday 5 concatenated, which in this case, let me open the, which in this case is here, it will give answer of true here, and in all other cell it will be false. So let me make it, let me copy paste it. As you can see, I think I have made some mistake. Oh, I have made a mistake. Actually, this K2 and K1, when I will move these two cells, now when I will move them, when I will copy paste the formula, their reference will also change. So I want them to totally static. Neither I want to change their columns nor their rows. So I will make it totally static by using dollar sign with both of them. I have used in I have logged both columns and rows. Sorry, actually I have mic in my one hand, so I am having trouble while typing. Now I will copy this formula and I will paste it. Okay, as you can see, it have given true answer here, and for all other cells the answer is false. So as I had told, we have to make the formula for the first cell and have to use that specific formula in our conditional formatting. So I will copy this formula. Now I will go to format, conditional formatting, then I will select the table. I will select the complete table. So okay, I will click OK, then custom formula, then I will put the formula, and as you can see on the screen, that specific cell have been highlighted. So I can you can change color as per your requirement, and then at last you can click on the done. Okay, that's it. In case if you have any confusion or query, feel free to contact me. Thank you.